President Biden says this is the pandemic of the unvaccinated, and COVID-19 cases continue to rise across the country due to the highly contagious Delta variant.
There are a number of government entities in the Houston area that will have to follow this new mandate. Adam Bennett joining us live. Adam, what are the local workers saying about this?
Len, we just heard from the president of the largest federal employees union. They represent more than 700,000 workers across the country, including right here in Houston, in pretty much every agency and department. That president told us that they are still waiting to see the specifics of these proposals, but that they are looking forward to negotiating them. In fact, they just released a statement. We'll read you a little bit of it here. The president said in part, quote, "We expect that the particulars of any changes to working conditions, including those related to COVID-19 vaccines and associated protocols, be properly negotiated with our bargaining units prior to implementation." This afternoon, President Biden also said he's asking the Defense Department to look into how and when they'll add COVID-19 to the list of required vaccinations for the military. I actually had just spoken with Republican Congressman Dan Crenshaw about this topic just before the announcement today.
Now, look, in the military, we make people take vaccines, okay? But those vaccines have gone through years and years of longitudinal studies. And look, I do happen to think that this vaccine for COVID is safe, but it should go through the same process that all other vaccines have gone through before you absolutely mandate it.
Houston transit operators and flight attendants will still have to follow a federal mask mandate, but their unions told me that they will be exempt from these new vaccination rules because they are not federal employees. Now, for those federal employees that do have to follow it, their union president told me also that he is encouraging those who can to get vaccinated and help put an end to this pandemic. Len?
All right, Adam, thank you.